And welcome back.
We got the ladies for you, and it's not Christy Martin or Lucia Riker, but we do have Santa Fe's JAYLA Ortiz. She's a little package of dynamite. She's going to be taking on Brenda Burnside to Seaview. I've heard a lot of good things about Brenda Burnside. I think we're in for quite a war here.
Yes, and as for JAYLA Ortiz has really this last fight. She knocked the girl out in the first round, and it was just JAYLA has really come to the top of her style as far as fighting. So I think tonight, and these two have already faced each other twice, JAYLA and Brenda Burnside. So I expect an all-out good fight tonight.
Yes, Bobby, you're right. They both have fought each other once apiece, and one has under their belt and one has one win under their belt. So I think this apparently is the tiebreaker in some sense.
Best of three.
You brought up a good point, Bobby. Actually, the last fight that JAYLA fought here when we were here at the convention center last time, she really didn't have a match. That girl came out, she wasn't ready to fight. So I think this is a test for her to come out and see what she has to do in front of her hometown. She really didn't get a chance to show her skill and her talent.
Why don't we kick it up to Bill Demas?
This is our third match on our card tonight, featuring 4 rounds of boxing. In the blue corner, wearing the black and gold, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, weighing 119 pounds, Brenda Burnside. And in the red corner, from Santa Fe, New Mexico, weighing in at 122 pounds, JAYLA Ortiz. Your referee is Lorenzo Sipes.
Okay, I gave both fighters instructions in the dressing room on a hard, clean fight. Okay. Anything above this, clean blow. Anything above this, a clean blow. Any questions? Good luck to both of you. Good luck, guys.
So referee Lorenzo Sipes giving the instruction to the two fighters.
Judges for this bout are Nefi Quintana, Jim Bagshaw, and Levi Martinez.
Scheduled for 4, and I got a feeling this is going to be explosive.
Yes, it is. I think the crowd is anticipating this fight greatly now, and I think we're going to see some hard punches here.
Looks like a lot of support for JAYLA Ortiz here in Santa Fe. It's real popular. JAYLA Ortiz in the green outfit.
Well, JAYLA had her first fight again in front of this crowd last month, and they were really excited for her, so I think the momentum has just carried over to this fight as well.
She's also had a couple of wins in Albuquerque, so JAYLA Ortiz off to a good start. I think she was a pretty well-touted amateur boxer, too.
Yes, she was.
Brenda Burnside and JAYLA going at it right away.
Brenda Burnside is actually taking over right now. She's really putting the pressure on her.
I think we can look for some wicked exchanges here. These two look like they really want to. Look at that move by JAYLA Ortiz as she slips out. Burnside just about falling through the ropes. And it's getting wild like we thought it would.
I think this is going to turn into a grudge match.
Definitely a grudge match. You called it right there. It's more than just boxing here. These two ladies here really want this match.
Each punch is intentionally meant to hurt the other opponent right now.
Bad intentions all the way. Albuquerque and Santa Fe, this is what you get. And now JAYLA Ortiz on the outside trying to move a little bit up on the balls of her feet. Trying that stick and move now. Brenda Burnside taking control of the center of the ring. A little more of a straightforward, aggressive style. And there's a nice combination now by JAYLA Ortiz as she sticks and moves back. Oh, but Burnside continues to punch as JAYLA just kind of backed off, and Burnside now gets a warning from the referee for pulling down the head of JAYLA Ortiz, holding and hitting.
JAYLA really showing her boxing style as opposed to Brenda Burnside, who's really just showing more of a brawler style.
Absolutely. And Brenda Burnside depending on strength as the two mix it up here. A good exchange now, and JAYLA Ortiz literally gets pushed back into the ropes. Burnside continuing to punch.
She's heading for the body. And that's going to have an effect on JAYLA in the later rounds.
So that ends the first round. How do you like it?
I have
just
to go
what
with
we
Brenda.
expected.
That first round, I had to go with Brenda. Burnside had the upper advantage on that.
I also give the round to Burnside.
But this woman is powerful.
Yes, she is. She moves well. She sticks and moves. And then when she gets, it looks like to me, when she gets her opponent up against the rope, she likes to attack the body. And that's going to have a big effect on Jayla in the later rounds. Hopefully she can just slip out of those and try not to get caught up in the ropes there.
Very, very effective strategy by Brenda Burnside to slow down the little bit quicker and shiftier JAYLA Ortiz. I noticed Brenda Burnside is trained by Max and Harry Heyman. Of course, Max Heyman is an up-and-coming star in his own right who will be fighting on tonight's card. But right now, Brenda Burnside stepping on the gas and moving forward with that constant attack. She keeps her hands moving, landing some real strong shots. Some are caught on the arms and gloves of JAYLA Ortiz, but nevertheless, Burnside giving that impression of aggression, and that could make a mark on the judges.
Brenda Burnside looks very focused.
Boy, is she ever.
She's just really trying to target in on Jayla with some nice shots. Ortiz there with some good body and head shots there.
Lorenzo Size gives a warning to Brenda Burnside to keep the punches up, but she continues to attack the body right above us here now. In close, you can see the action. And boy, this is turning into a slugfest here. It's not much of a boxing match.
The crowd is definitely into this one.
And I'm telling you, women's boxing has really come a long ways. It's gaining in popularity by leaps and bounds.
It sure has.
Of course, with the rise of world champion Christy Martin, fighters like Bridget Riley and Lucia Riker, women's boxing is really a science. It's really pure boxing. It's no longer a sideshow. It's really a sport.
Definitely. They work just as hard as the men do, and the training's all the same, and they have the will to win just like anybody else. And I see some good things here in women boxing.
A couple of good athletes up here. There's a nice right hand by Burnside. She just led with that right hand.
Yes.
JAYLA Ortiz looks a little confused, like she can't quite get that rhythm,
She's trying to keep the pop in her step, kind of stay focused with her strategy of boxing Burnside more than brawling with her, and it's kind of confusing her a little bit.
Again, Brenda Burnside continuing to keep the pressure on. JAYLA Ortiz fights off the ropes at the bell.
Oh, okay.
They didn't hear
Still
the
going.
bell.
I don't think either one heard that. That was kind of a quiet bout
Yes,
that
it
time.
was.
I don't know if the ringer didn't know if to ring it or just let him keep going. Got confused there for a second.
Of course, we do have the 2-minute rounds for the women's boxing, and that also might give the timekeeper a little confusion.
Both fighters, they should be very cautious right now. They don't want to, hit after the bell. You should step away because, making a bad mistake like that could cost you the fight, and you don't want to see that.
We head into round 3. And again, the aggression of Burnside, the hungry fighter, you can see that she's just made her mind up that she's going to win this fight no matter what it takes. And if her stamina holds up, she has a good shot to do just that.
Her conditioning looks very good.
Oh, absolutely. Top condition.
I gave that round to Brenda Burnside 10-9 as well.
And I have it 10-9 for Burnside. I have it 2 rounds to none for Brenda. Of course, that's highly unofficial, and the 3 judges sitting in a different location from us may see it differently, but
We still got a couple more rounds to go.
yes, we do. And it's not too late for JAYLA Ortiz. She has the hometown crowd behind her. The adrenaline's pumping. She has the boxing movement. She has the right formula, but she just can't get past that overwhelming power of Brenda Burnside. What a powerfully built woman she is. Very strong.
They go at it in the center of the ring now.
And Ortiz starting to pour it on.
And JAYLA Ortiz needs to keep her hands moving. She has to hit while she's on the move. She can't just back out. She's going to have to do some scoring here. There's a nice right hand by Burnside, and JAYLA Ortiz fires right back. Works her way in. Now JAYLA Ortiz turned the tables on Brenda Burnside and had her
Working her up against the corner there.
But you notice as soon as Burnside felt her back on the rope, she jumped right off of there.
And you can hear the Santa Fe crowd trying to get Jayla sparked up here.
She can use it right now. Little recharge for those batteries. JAYLA Ortiz using a lot of movement.
Good effort
And
to
the
get out of the
mouthpiece.
corner.
Mouthpiece, I believe JAYLA Ortiz lost her mouthpiece there.
So we're going to have a little bit of a delay here.
Take time to clean it off and pop it right back in here.
When something like that happens there, Dan, it's an opportunity for the fighters to get a little bit of a breather there.
And I think both of these fighters appreciate it.
Yes. So it works in both corners.
Yeah, this time it definitely did. Again, Brenda Burnside right back with the aggression, walking straight in and hammering now with a nice combination. JAYLA Ortiz tries to grab on to slow her down, and Brenda smartly went to the body. She got one body shot in there as JAYLA Ortiz tied her up. Boy, Brenda Burnside looks really well prepared for this match tonight. I think she's had this on her mind for a long time.
Her body looks in good condition. She looks like she's trained very well, and it's really paying off.
Again, JAYLA Ortiz now trying to circle and move out to the right. 10 seconds to go in this round, and JAYLA Ortiz with some nice right hands to the body. Nice combination punching by JAYLA, and Burnside answers back with some power shots at the bell.
Really going at it.
Again, these two continue to go after the bell.
Yes, and the crowd is loving it.
Oh, they're eating it up here.
You really have to give that round to JAYLA with that last effort there at the end. She really showed that she wants this fight.
She may have pulled it out with a nice flurry. I liked her going to the body. I think that was smart on her part. Forget the head hunting.
She doubled up on the body from the body to the head, and I gave her that round 10-9.
And I'll agree with both of you. So far, we're all three in agreement here. I give the edge to JAYLA Ortiz, but that was a close enough round that I wouldn't be surprised if it went either way.
Would you kind of say great minds think alike?
I hope so. Well, I'll tell you, the crowd's definitely getting their money's worth here with the ladies' match. And, you know, so often I've noticed in boxing, the women sometimes steal the show.
That's true. They take away from the main event. Maybe one day we'll see the ladies as the main event and the guys as the undercard.
They're definitely worthy. So we get set for round 4 now, the final round.
JAYLA very anxious to come out of her corner there, kind of kicking her chair out of the way.
She wants to get to work here. I think she knows she's got a little bit of a hole to climb out of here. And she got the feeling maybe at the end of that third round of just what she can do to get back into this one. But Burnside now opens up with a combination. Continuing to work to the body with both hands. Burnside non-stop punching by Brenda Burnside.
JAYLA really not fighting back as much this time. She seems a little confused in there.
She just couldn't quite take that step back, set up, and fire. And she's trying to just plow forward, and I think she's falling into the hands of Brenda Burnside. I still think JAYLA Ortiz needs to take that slight step back, move a little bit, and stick and get out.
Yes.
Keep her hands busy. Brenda Burnside's not shy about keeping her hands busy.
No, she's not. And you can tell she keeps her hands way up on her guard all the time.
Very defensive fighter.
She too looks like she could have a little kickboxing background, kind of straight up, but she keeps her hands high. There's a nice shot by JAYLA Ortiz. Oh, and Burnside with a nice right hand. Boy, when one scores, the other answers back. This is a great one. This is a fun boxing match here. The people are just loving it. I am too.
I'm enjoying it.
I think it's really going to show towards the end of this round who's going to win.
Again, conditioning in a fight like this. These two haven't given, neither person's had a chance to take a rest.
Yes.
It's very grueling. And now you see JAYLA Ortiz scoring with some nice quick hands there. And Brenda Burnside reaches in but didn't quite catch JAYLA there on the counter. Again, Burnside tries those uppercuts to the body, and Ortiz working to the head.
Oh. JAYLA better be careful with those. Ooh.
Big overhand right, but she led with it. She didn't set it up with anything. Burnside, just pure power.
JAYLA Ortiz really fighting a little more defensively this time. It looks like they've taught her to protect herself a little bit more.
And we do a few seconds in this match. Nice left hand by JAYLA Ortiz at the bell. They continue to go. Here we go again. And how do you like it? JAYLA Ortiz and Brenda Burnside.
Yes. Both fighters right now are excited.
Split.
We're still waiting for a decision from the judges. I think they're tallying up the votes and
that's kind of questionable. They're taking quite a bit of long time to.
It's going to be a close decision. That's always a sign of a close one. They've got to double check that scoring because it must have been really close. And I think Bill Demas is just about ready to give us the decision. So here we go. Keep your fingers crossed, folks.
We have a split decision. Judge Quintana scores it 37-39. Burnside. Judge Bagshaw scores it Judge Martinez scores it 39-38. Ortiz. And Judge Bagshaw scores it 37-40 for the split decision winner. Out of the blue corner, Brenda Burnside.
So there we have it. Brenda Burnside coming out with the victory in a split decision.
You knew it was going to be close, and it was. Split decision.
Yes, it was.
Either way, you know, I can't argue.
The crowd very unhappy. But Burnside fought a very good fight. I mean, she came in with a good strategy. She forced pressure on Ortiz, and I think that's what won the fight.
So